Alrighty. Good morning. If you are on the Eastern time zone, it's only 7 a.m. here for us, but wherever else you are in the world, good afternoon, good night. So what we're going to do in this next 15 minutes is we're going to do little gentle movements that's going to help us to stay more focused and feel better about our bodies. So what I would like you to start with is to sit into a comfortable position, regardless what is comfortable for you at this moment right now. And before we start with anything, I'm going to invite you to actually, let's start with a little bit of what I call arriving exercise, mindful arriving. So for that, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and take a conscious breath. And just to really allow your mind and your body to become present in this moment. And just realize that the only moment that ever exists for us is always the current one. And if we're able to stay in the moment, we are going to be able to reduce our stress and anxiety, because we have to think about stress, anxiety being generated in the future when we are contemplating about what's going to happen. And when we think about the past, we can become depressed. But if we're able to stay here in the now and accept whatever is going on, it brings mindfulness and peace with it. So let's take 3 more conscious breaths in and out without changing anything. I'm just inviting you to observe the reality of your breathing. And maybe you notice you are breathing in a shallow way because maybe it's like middle of the day for you and you had a crazy rush today. Or maybe you notice that it's actually a very nice deep breath because maybe you just woke up like me. But once again, this is not about changing anything. This is a moment of acceptance, accepting what is going on. Then you can open up your eyes or keep them closed, whatever suits you the best. And let's start just gently roll with our head and neck. Make sure when you go to the back, you don't go back and crunch your neck. Rather, you are lifting it up and out. And just keep this movement very slow. The slower you're able to do this movement, the more you're going to feel. Quite often we are rushing, not just through life itself, but with our exercises and movements. But if we're able to slow them right down, it becomes kind of like a movement, a slow movement meditation class. And you start being able to notice things that you weren't able to notice before that. Change directions. And just again, very gently, very slowly, move your neck and head. And focus on your breathing. Breathe into this gentle movement. Once again, use this movement to become more and more in tune with your body. Understanding where those tiny little niggles and tight areas are in your neck and shoulders. And just slowly come up back in the middle. Beautiful. So what I would like to teach you about next is this little thing here. It's you might actually know it already using it. If not, it's called, I'm not necessarily pronouncing it correctly, but something like gua sha. I can put it in the description if you are interested. This is a wonderful tool to help to release, again, tension in our muscles, but it's also great to use on our faces as well to help with wrinkles and the blood flow. So you want to tilt it slightly on an angle. And if I were using it on my face, I would be just doing it gently. And you're going to notice that my skin becomes red. It's as the blood flow start changing. So you can see how it's changed there. So it has this little area usually. So where to buy it, by the way. So funny enough, here in the US, I found this one because my other one got stolen. So I found this one in a dollar store. But in New Zealand, I found them in beauty stores and department stores. So just have a look, or you can just go online to find one of these. I like to put them in between the eyes because we hold a lot of pressure in this area here. So even if you put your fingers there and you just allow your head to drop onto your fingers, and maybe if you don't have a gua sha, then you can actually just do this with your fingers. And you can do the same with this tool as well. And it feels actually really nice just to allow the body, your head, to be resting, as I said, either on your fingers right now or on this little, it's a jade stone, a little massage tool. And then you can change it around. So if you're using this, you can change it around and you're going to put it like this or the other way, whatever feels comfortable for you. And again, just hold it there. Or otherwise, once again, right now, you can just carry on using your fingers. You should feel that it actually has a lot of pressure. So just hold it there and just wrist onto this. And then we're going to change this to the other side. So we're going to do the same on the other side as well. And once again, you can just use your fingers and carry on. You can even do little movements with your fingers, like little circling movements if you feel like it. I'm going to use my gua sha. And once again, just rest your head onto your fingers or onto your gua sha. And come up. Very good. Now, the next one, we're going to use it on our neck because very often people complain that they have neck pain. And I know I have that as well, very tight neck muscles. And I actually have even clicking jaws as well, which I really don't like. But this is one way, again, to release the pressure in the muscles. So if you don't have this, you can right now just massage the area with your fingers. But once again, I highly recommend you to get one of these. And when I used to work in an office, I always took one of these with me as well. And I just kept it in the office. And whenever I would remember, I would just start using it on my neck. So it's, once again, you're just tilting it on an angle And then just massaging out that tight area. And once again, if you don't have this on you, just with your fingers, or grab a tennis ball and then just do that with a tennis ball or your fingers right now. It's very nice and easy. And I love this because it has these little edges, obviously. So we can find kind of like pressure spots with this where you just dig in. So you can see, like right now, I am digging this in, and oh, right there, I can either just hold it and just breathe into that spot. You can do again the same with your fingers right now. So you just bend your finger, and then once again I can do, it feels different. It feels you have more control if you have one of these, or you can use the back of a pin as well. So you just put the back of the pin in there. But if you don't want to stand up, or if you don't have it on you right now, just use your own finger to do that. So once again, you can just hold it. And I don't even necessarily need to do anything, just breathing into this spot right there. Beautiful. And then we're just going to do quickly the other side as well. So same again, we can just use our tool, or you can just use your finger right now to massage that area out for you, or use a tennis ball if you got one handy. Or if you're watching the recording, then you can just obviously pause the video. Well, this is live right now, but when you are watching the recording. So again, just really find those areas. And then I tend to have a lot of pressure in the shoulder. So again, just really massage this out. And again, changing the way I'm holding it, right? And then you can do the same digging in your shoulder. So you might not going to find anything up there. I usually do, and if you don't, like a yo. But if I go through my entire neck, I actually notice that I do find a lot of tight spots in that area, which I can massage out with this tool. But again, if you don't have this, you can always use a back of a pin as well, just as a start with, until you get one of these. So again, where to get one of these is department stores, and that's where I used to buy them in New Zealand, online, or you can, as I said, I found this randomly at the Dollar Tree store here in the US. That's pretty much it about gua sha. But actually, let me just show you this. So when it comes to the beauty side of things, because we all like to get rid of our wrinkles, once again, you're just going to able to do your neck as well really well. So it's just very slowly focusing on increasing the blood flow in your neck and tightening the area with that. And then, you know, on the face as well, you just tilt it sideways a little bit and then start doing it. So you can just go over and over the same area. So you can see how it just straight away becomes red. And then you can do exactly the same on the arms as well. So wherever you are using it. So I love this tool absolutely, because it's just so easy to use, so tiny. I take it to traveling with me, and it's always one in my bag as well, in my makeup bag that I take with me everywhere. So teeny tiny little very easy tool to use. So, yes, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this was helpful, and I am looking forward to connecting with